Hi everyone, thank you for joining me for the monthly card readings for each sign. If you enjoy these free readings, you can show your support by donating or purchasing some of my many wares. If you can't afford to purchase anything, you can still show your support by subscribing, thumbs-upping, sharing, or take a second to click on one of the ads. Thank you in advance for your continued support, and I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Now on to the reading. Hi Leo. Thanks for joining me for the May 2016 Tarot Scope with the Rock and Roll Tarot deck, which is my own creation. And then we're going to pull a card from the Beast Mistress Animal Oracle cards for your animal totem, which is also my own creation. Okay, before we start, I want everybody to close their eyes and pick a color. Just whatever color pops into your mind, okay? Okay, let's see what's in store for Leo for May 2016. Leo, May 2016. Leo, May 2016. Leo, May 2016. Leo, May 2016. Okay, here's all your cards. Alright, so the reason I had you pick a color is I want you to pay special attention to that color as it shows up in the cards, in different words. I'll pick them all up one at a time. You'll be able to see each one and look at it closer, and you can freeze frame it. But don't just, it's not just that color. I mean, all these words, they're weird shapes and stuff, and let them morph and let them change, and look at them and let it kind of, you know, let things pop and change at you. Even the ones that are upside down, look at them upside down, because then there's even more weird shapes and stuff. So then that way you can get a message that's just for you, even though this is a general reading. As you look at these cards and these different things kind of pop and morph at you, that's the way that Spirit is speaking just to you. Alright, well, the very first card out was the Magician. Magician is a great card. It's a card of being very empowered. It's about taking action, going for what you want. Sometimes the Magician is a card of having your own business because he stands on by himself there. He has all four of the elements at his disposal. He's got Pentacles, Cups, Swords, Rods. So he's ready for anything. There's nothing you can throw at the Magician that he can't deal with. He has mastery over all of the elements, and you know, he's just ready for anything. He's empowered. And when the Magician shows up, there could be some magic happening, no doubt about it. It's in line with a couple of these other cards in reverse, but you know, both of these cards are not so hot anyway, so having them in reverse is kind of a nice, well, it's better. This is the Poverty card. So in reverse, it's saying you're kind of coming out of that's not too common for Leos to get caught in that poverty mentality or feeling low, but maybe you have been, some of you have been feeling kind of low, or you haven't been able to make any progress. When this turns, it's like the tide is turned. And this talks about a load being lifted off of your back that you've been carrying around, a burden. So you're feeling unburdened, you're feeling empowered, you're feeling like you can conquer the world, you can do anything, you know, it's all, you can make magic happen, and I believe you can. Right in line with the Magician is the Ten of Cups, and that is the marriage card. It's a card of happiness, joy, celebration. I mean, somebody might be getting married. There's a lot of marriages in May. A lot of people do get married in May. But really it's just a card of happiness. You know, it's the most happiness. It's the 10. Just like there's the aces are the 1. Here's the Ace of Swords. It's a 1. It's the beginning. And then 10 is the most. So Ten of Cups is the most happiness, the most joy, the most love that you could possibly feel. You know, so you're just overjoyed and happy. And And it is some kind of breakthrough because the Ace of Swords is here. So that is some sort of breakthrough, some kind of new beginning, a breakthrough, a victory after a time of struggle, which we're showing up here. Nine of Rods is here, so it's saying like, some of you might be thinking, I don't know if I can even, is this really happening? Is this, it almost feels like you're thinking like, can I believe this? Is this really happening? Can I really believe this is happening? Because maybe you've been fighting against the tide here for a little while, and then all of a sudden, and I'm here to tell you it is really happening. You do have the Ten of Cups. I think for the most cases, this is going to be you. King of Rods. So this is the fire sign person, whether male or female, Leo, Aries, or Sag. So it's probably you. You're in the upright position, but the fact that you're a king is always good. Because the king has more experience, he's seen more of life, he's come a long way. You know, the king has come a long way. He's done a lot of personal growth and development. He's not a novice. And I like that he's kind of looking over here at this Five of Cups in reverse. So you can see the mistakes that you made in the past. And you've learned from the mistakes that you've made in the past. You can see why things maybe didn't work out before. And it's almost like you're ready to, you're ready to be the magician. You're ready to, take hold of your life and take the bull by the horn. We're in Taurus time for a lot of May. You guys are ready to grab the bull by the horn and be accountable for your own actions and realize that you are the one creating your reality. That us just stood out to me. U-S. It's actually part of focus, but it said us. That kind of stood out to me. So you're making a new reality for us, whoever us may be. And Ten of Cups encompasses marriage and family because there's children on the cards too. So it's everybody. Is everybody happy? Is everybody happy? And Leos, you do always like to make everybody happy. That's part of the way you roll. That's how you are. You do have the Fool down here, and it's not a bad card at all. By the way, I always forget to tell you, this is for Leo, but if you have Rising or Moon, you might want to check those also to get a message. And I don't know if I mentioned either while I'm thinking of it, sorry, but there's been confusion. If you're trying to find me in the reading, look for the JPEG, and then you'll know that you'll have my cartoon face, and it's my reading because there's some that look similar. But back here, this Fool thing. Fool's not foolish at all. Fool is, look at the thing about the Fool, one of the things that really gets me, is getting me this time, his little bag there. He's just got that little tiny bag. He doesn't have all this baggage. He's not carrying around all this crap and looking at the past and crying over spilt milk and everything. He's open and free and ready for anything. This is a month of you being ready for anything. I keep wanting to say that all over because through the King I'm feeling that message, through the Fool, and through the Magician. It's like you're just ready for anything. And I think a lot of breaks are kind of come your way here. Aces are new beginnings. The Fool is a new beginning. The way you look at this thing over here, I just feel like, you're done with that. It's like, I'm done with that. I've been there, done that. Enough of that. I'm ready. I've regrouped. I'm feeling strong with the Ace of Swords and the Magician. It's like I'm feeling strong. I'm ready to forge forward. I'm ready to have a breakthrough. I'm just ready for anything. And then that rejoice is really standing out onto me. And what's that song? Rejoice, rejoice, we have no choice but to carry on. So carry on, Leo. Carry on, my friends. That's what I'm getting for you. And this is it's a turning point. I think it's a turning point for a lot of people. It's interesting. Even though there's a lot of planets retrograde, you guys seem to be really being able to move forward. Now I'm hearing the whip it, move forward, straight ahead, tattoo detectives. It's not too late to whip it good. So whip it good, Leo. Whip it real good. All right. And again, take time to look at these cards, and even in the upside down ones, let that stuff move around. Let that happen. Let your subconscious mind, let the message come through. That's the message that's just for you. And if you did see any weird stuff morphing, I just want to say warping or morphing, or that color thing worked out for you, please leave it in the comments below, because I'm always interested in hearing about that stuff. I get a kick out of it. Alright, so we're going to do your animal totem. Hang on for 1 minute. I just want to tell you guys I've been doing so much. I got all these books that came out. There goes my ring. And I want to just tell you about it real quick, and I'll be right back to do your animal totem card, so don't go away. Hey everyone, before we get to the animal totem, I want to make a few quick announcements. If you're learning how to read tarot from watching these videos, you can pick up my book, Tarot in the Modern World. It's very inexpensive and easy to understand. It's available on Amazon. You can find the link above and below and up in the eye. This deck, Tarot in the Modern World, is available from the Game Crafter as well as the Animal Totem. I started doing these coloring books, these adult coloring books. I have the Animal Totem coloring book, which has all sorts of places for notes, and it even has the definitions from the Animal Totem deck in there, and you can make notes of your own and journal. I did an astrology one, which is chock full of information, additional information, the signs, and it has the constellation and all the symbols in it, and you can learn a little astrology while having some fun coloring. It also has a notes section in the back as well, a couple pages of notes. And then probably my favorite is the rock art coloring book. It's affirmations that are said over and over again, which help you to program your subconscious mind. And as you're coloring, there's a place right on the same page to put some notes. And there's lots of cool ones, and it's a pretty detailed coloring book. And then there's also, as we get to all the way to the back, there is a just words. This last one's really detailed. You know, some of them are pretty detailed. And it's I am beautiful, etc., etc. I allow love into my life, etc., etc. I invite integrity, etc., etc. I believe in myself, etc., etc. And then after that, there's some pages for you to continue on your own. Like, use this as a jumping off point. I am, fill in your own words. I allow, I invite, I believe. And then there's just blank pages to write anything. And you can just doodle in there, or you can write sentences out. But actually writing stuff out really does help manifest and things and bring about change in your life. Also wanted to announce that the soul readings are back. You can find that on the Eye in the Sky. This is a deep reading. This is I look at your chart. It's a psychic reading of your chart. It has a lot to do with past lives and what you're doing here on Earth and why you're here. It's pretty deep. It's not superficial at all. So if those of you that want to take it to the next level and are looking for something a little deeper, it's a private video that I'll shoot while I write on the tablet on your chart, and then I send you the video. It's good forever, and I send you the JPEG of everything that I wrote. So check some of that stuff out, and without further ado, back to the Animal Totem reading. Okay, Leo, what's going to be the Animal Totem card? Is this it right here? I think I already have it. Yeah, horse. Dove was wanting to come out too, but we're going to go with horse. It kind of flew out. So take a look at it. Freeze frame the thing if you have to. Alright. Magic, divination, astral travel, journey. Ride like the wind to the furthest reaches. Expand beyond your comfort zone and explore the realms of possibility. Yeah, horse is movement. Like I was saying, like things are moving. Things are happening. And the magic is the very first word out, and first word on the card. And I was saying before about the magician. You know, when the magician shows up, that magic can happen. So I think like it really could be like a magical month for you guys. Expand beyond your comfort zone. You know, it does feel like you're kind of breaking out. You might have been in a little bit of a funk here with these few cards, and this one too. But I feel like, you know, it's like you won't get fooled again. Like you see this for what it was, and now you just, as the man, or as the king, you see things, you know, you have a much broader understanding of it. You know, you're seeing things more from a place of experience, of a place of the big picture, you know. And you're ready to leave a lot of this crap behind. And I think you're ready to see how much of this may have been of your own doing, too. Because now as a magician, you're going to create this new thing. You've dropped all your baggage. You're ready to go forward. You're ready to go forward. Move ahead. It's not too late to whip it. Whip it real good. Okay, this is getting a little silly, so I'm going to go ahead and sign off, Leo. The guys are really pouring on the music for you guys right now. Hey, I want to thank everybody for everything you do, from watching and commenting on the videos to buying and sharing the books and the decks and everything else, and supporting all my stuff and the donations. Everything is so really appreciated. I really do appreciate you guys. And don't forget, you can order soul readings now. You can find out that information up here or below. And don't forget to hit subscribe so you never miss a video. Remember, your love and beauty incarnate. Have a great May, and I'll speak to you soon.